Greetings, cyberdogs and citizens of the internet, and welcome to episode 10 of this Let's Play Hearthstone series with me, ReNDoG. In the previous episode, we managed to defeat our very first opponent in our very first ranked game, and in this episode we are going to be continuing our objective to complete the duelist achievement so that we can get 100 gold coins, and in order to achieve that we need to beat 2 more opponents in play mode. We also are trying to get our hunter class to level 10 so that we can pick up an expert pack of cards, which we are going to crack and get some more sweet ass cards. So we've got a couple of awesome objectives to do in this series, guys. Sit back and relax and let's play some more Hearthstone. Before we head over and play another opponent in ranked mode, guys, let's head over to our collection, because at the end of the previous episode we managed to pick up a couple of new cards. So let's head over to Cyberdog Hunters over here and let's have a look at the 2 new cards that we managed to pick up. I do believe they were oh yeah, I think they're over here in the creature pages. Let's have a look. I think it cost 5. Oh, here we go. So it was a Fen Creeper was one of the cards we managed to pick up, which is of course a 3/6 Taunter. Pretty freaking good card, man. And if we have a look at the heroes or the minions that we have at 5 mana, I think we could probably replace one of these Frostwolf Warlords with that Fen Creeper. The Frostwolf Warlord is pretty good, but you know, it hasn't really impressed me that much, to be honest with you. And I do believe we picked up a couple of other beasts though. Let's have a look. Oh, here we go. All right. We did also manage to pick up this Tundra Rhino, which I think I'm going to replace the other Frostwolf Warlord with. It is a 2/5 beast that gives all of our beasts charge. So it fits into our little beast deck really, really nicely. It draws cards off our Starving Buzzard. It has lots and lots of symmetry with all of the other beast cards in our deck. So I'm pretty happy to get rid of that Warlord and to replace it with an excellent Taunter and an excellent beast card. So let's save our hunter deck. Remember, guys, one of our objectives is to get our hunter class up to level 10, because we're going to win for ourselves a shiny, fresh new booster pack to crack open. But guys, we're going to play another ranked game today. And while we are looking for a new opponent, I just want to take this opportunity to apologize to my previous opponent. And some of you guys mentioned that at some point during the previous ranked game battle, I did a humiliation lols where I think I did a humiliation lols at the end to defeat my opponent. And you know what? I actually agree with you guys who said that was a bit of an unsportsmanlike maneuver, and I totally agree with you, man. Whenever I play games, especially real life games like magical card games, I'm a sportsman, man. I don't like any sort of bad sportsmanship behavior. So apologies to you, previous opponent, and to anyone else who I might have offended. From now on, guys, you can expect good freaking sportsmanship from me from here on out. Now, our next opponent for today, guys, is a lady or a gentleman called Mock, level 25, same as me, and it looks like they're playing as the Shaman, so that is excellent. And we're going to be replacing our Stormwind champion and our Lord of the Arena, and I think we'll hang on to Multi-Shot and we'll hang on to the Shield Master, because those are pretty good 4-drops. But we're going to pick up 2 new cards for those guys. Let's see if we can get some early drops. Oh my goodness, we've got a hand full of 4-drops over here. We did manage to pick up a coin though, which is pretty decent. It basically makes all of these cards cost 3 mana instead. And it means we might be able to play our Patriarch on turn 2 if necessary.
Greetings, friend.
Hello there. How do I say hello? Oh, here we go. Greetings. Greetings, Mock. Oh man, that is awesome. But I'm just going to pass the turn over here, guys. We've got nothing to do on turn 1, even with our coin. Let's have a look at what he does. He's going to summon a random totem, which is a 0/2. It's going to give... What does this thing do? Restore 1 health to all friendly minions. Alright, that's pretty decent. Oh, but we get our Iron Fur Grizzly. So I think I'm going to take this opportunity to cast the coin and play our 3/3 Taunt Grizzly, because this thing is freaking beastly. We'll be able to take out that 0/2 guy in the next turn when we would have an opportunity to attack. Although I gotta say to you, that thing isn't really threatening me that much at the moment. It's not really healing anything at the moment. But it looks like he's just going Totem Cray up in here. And he just made a Stoneclaw Totem, which is just a 0/2 with taunt, and he dealt a damage to my guy. How did he do that? Frost shock for 1 mana. Alright, well, that's not too bad. I'm not too worried about that. Alright, so, he's taken our Ironfur Grizzly out of commission, I think. I don't think this guy can attack this turn. Yeah, it's been frozen. Alright, so what we could potentially do in this turn is play Tracking, and hopefully pick up a 2-drop, a 2-mana casting card that we could play, or we could just play a Silverback Patriarch. I think that because he doesn't have any threatening minions on board, and we need to be able to deal with this taunt creature to start dealing damage directly to him, I'm going to play Tracking, see if we can pick up a 2-mana casting creature, very much in the vein of a Starving Buzzard. So that is an absolutely beautiful track right there. Let's pick up our Starving Buzzard. We're going to play that bad boy. And if he survives the next turn, we're going to start drawing cards off this beast. In fact, we'll be able to play a Houndmaster to give this guy +2/+2, which will be most excellent. So let's definitely do that, man. Oh man, the Buzzard. This Buzzard is like my favorite card in Hearthstone. Man, I love this thing. It is so freaking epic. All right, Mark, what you got for me, son? Looks like he's got 2 totems in play. He's got 4 mana, which means he might be able to multi-shot right now. Although, no, multi-shot is a hunter-only card, so he wouldn't be able to do that. However, he is giving a friendly character +3 attack this turn. That's pretty good, and he's doing it again. So he's turning his totems into some pretty good cards right there. Now, is he going to come to my face, or is he going to kill the Buzzard? Alright, he knows the power of the Buzzard, man. Got to take out that freaking Buzzard when you can. Alright, so we've got an opportunity here to play a Razorfen Hunter, or we could just drop our Shield Master, get our shields up, 3/5, not too bad, and hopefully he will play another minion or even another 2 minions. That would be ideal. So I think, because we don't want to play our Houndmaster now, it's not going to be able to give anything Battle Cry or anything of value Battle Cry anyway. So I think I'm just going to play the Shield Master, pass the turn, use all of our mana this turn. You know, mana efficiency is what it's all about in this game, man. And let's hope that he plays maybe a totem and a card, or a totem and a minion. Alright, so that was a pretty good turn for him. He turned our 3/5 into a 0/1, killed it with his totem. But, you know, I'm not feeling threatened at all at the moment, and we're starting to get to the point where we're going to be casting our really powerful creatures. So I don't really mind, man. He can mess around with his totems as much as he wants. We've got some serious jazz that is going to be approaching very, very soon. I think we're going to play our Razorfen Hunter, get 2 minions onto the battlefield, and let's send 2 damage at his face. But, you know, if we only present him with 1 threat to deal with every turn, it makes it much easier for him to deal with, you know, what we play on the battlefield. In this case, we have a Boar, which is a beast, which can get pumped up by the Houndmaster next turn. So you see, in that situation right there, he dealt 3 damage to our guy. In that situation, ooh, damn! Fire Elemental 6/5, that is pretty good. However, we do have a Hunter's Mark over here. So, this feels like a good opportunity to use multi-shot. Yeah, alright, I'm going to change this thing's life to 1. And then we're going to multi-shot. So we're taking out both of his minions, which is excellent. And we've got 2 mana left, so 2 damage to the face. And we're kind of ahead here. We're 4 life ahead of him. That's for sure, but now we're starting to unlock some beastly cards over here, man. We've got our 6/5 Taunting Lord of the Arena upcoming. We still have 2 Houndmasters in play, and he's just played his own Stormwind Champion with no other minions in play, so not exactly maximum value, but it looks like we've just picked up an Animal Companion, which is great news because it means we can play our Houndmaster on whatever companion we get. And we're either going to get a 4/4, a 4/2, or a 2/4. So let's see what we get. We get the 4/4 Taunter, which is fantastic freaking news right there, man. And let's play our Houndmaster, pump up our Taunter, and we're basically going to be trading over here. But that's fine by me. Next turn, we'll be able to make our Houndmaster a 6/5, and start sending some serious damage at his face. But so far, man, this has been a pretty close game. you guys can see that without our buzzard card advantage engine, it's pretty difficult to get ahead in the game. Especially when this guy's playing 7 6s that deal 3, man. That's some serious jazz right there. And he just managed to pick up a Searing Totem. Alright, well, all is not lost. We've got 8 mana in hand. We could potentially play our Silverback Patriarch, but that's not going to really do much, I think. It's going to get rid of his 6/5. Well, it won't. In fact, it won't get rid of the 6/5 at all. I think I've got to play my own 6/5 to deal with his 6/5. It's the only option I have here, really. And we will send 2 damage to the face, I think. And that's pretty much all we can do at this stage. I mean, we're going to be trading with his Fire Elemental over here. We still have a combo over here, right? We could make a 1/4 beast and then play our Houndmaster to make it into a 3/6. So we still have some sort of a combo to come. He just drew a card off this freaking Gnomish Inventing butthole, though. So he's 1 card ahead of us right now. Maybe 2 cards ahead of us, actually. Because I think he drew first. Oh, no. That's pretty good, man. Raid Leader, giving all of his minions +1 attack, bringing his totems to life. And, yeah, he's pumping up his damage over there. Alright. Oh, hello, River Crocolisk, my friend. It is good to see you, man. Well, his minions, he's got a ton of minions on the battlefield, but you know what? None of them are really that scary. So I think what I'm probably going to do is play the Patriarch, play the Houndmaster, giving my Patriarch +2/+2, and play the Crocolisk. So now my minions are actually better than his, and next turn, if he doesn't deal with all of these minions, they're all going to get +1/+1 from my champion. So I think that was a pretty decent turn. The only cards in his hand, the only minions that I'm really worried about are the 3/4 and the 2/2 Raid Leader, which is obviously pumping everything up. But he's got to get through 6 life worth of taunting power over here. He's playing his little card drawing cards, though, which are pretty good. But you know what? Like, as minions, they're really bad. It's like a 1/1 and a 2/4. Yes, it draws him cards, but it's not getting him any closer to his objective, which is getting my life down to 0. Like, that's what he's got to be trying to do here. And, you know, currently these minions, it's great to have all of these minions, but at the moment, I'm not that worried, man. My minions are bigger than his, to be honest. So, let's see, what can we say? We can't say that many things, unfortunately. Alright, Mark, what you got for me, bro? Right, another random totem in play, which suggests to me that he doesn't really have much to do in his hand. And he's got 5 cards up in there. Right, oh goodness. Just when I said that Frostwolf Warlord sucks butthole, he just plays an 11-10 Frostwolf Warlord. That's pretty good, man. Alright, he needs to end his turn pretty quickly. Alright, took out my Houndmaster. And lost 1 of his minions, 2 of his minions to that attack. And what we need to draw now, pretty desperately, is the card that makes this thing have 1 life. Because that 11-10 is going to deal us some serious damage. So I'm going to play Tracking. Let's see what we can pick up. And we don't really pick up anything that interesting. I guess we're going to have to take the Fen Creeper at this stage. Yeah, it's our best taunt creature, so we're going to have to pick up that creature. But man, we got 10 damage coming at our face next turn, which is pretty freaking scary. I think I'm going to take out the raid... No, I can't. I can't take out the raid leader. I've got to take out the taunt guy. So I'm going to play my Stormwind champion, I think. Take out the taunting totem. And send 2 to the face. Done. We don't have any taunt on our side of the battlefield at the moment, though, so he can literally attack us for 11, 13, 15, 18. And he just played another taunt creature. That's really good. Right there, man. That is good. And another totem. And something else.
Feel the power of the wind.
Give a friendly minion Wind Fury. That makes him attack twice, right? Well, I think we just... Do we just die here? Die here? Yeah, 11. Yeah.
I thank you.
Well, that didn't go too well, did it? I think we're just dead. We could play our, we could play our Fen Creeper and our Silverback Patriarch. So I don't think we're dead just yet, actually. We can send 2 to the face. And I guess we take out the Shield Master. I mean, this guy doesn't have Taunt. He's not really doing anything else. So we'll take out the Shield Master. And we've got some pretty big beef on the side. He has to kill all of these 2 minions at least before he can start attacking us. So potentially he could go... take out the 1, then take out the Patriarch. Yeah, I mean, if he does this if he does this correctly, he kills the Fen Creeper with his 11-10. He then kills the Patriarch with his 4-3 and his 2-2, and then attacks us for 2. All right, there we go. That looks like GG for us, my friends. Our very first freaking loss. Unfortunately, after all this time, first game back in Hearthstone, we take a loss. But man, his Shaman deck is pretty good, man. You know, these free totems are some serious business. I mean, that is for shiz. You know, they are some good. I mean, he might make a mistake, but I mean, I doubt it. The winner's on the table right here. I mean, we might need to go back and reevaluate. You know, we probably need to reevaluate our deck. I think we need like some more removal, possibly. And yep, that's 2 to the face. And that's it. GG Mock. Well played, my friend. I don't think I stood much of a chance, to be honest. I feel like I got dominated pretty hardcore in that game. But that was a good game by Mock, man. He was playing loads of free totems. He also picked up a couple of free cards from the minions that he played. We couldn't, unfortunately, get our Buzzard card drawing engine going, so we were left drawing off the top of our deck, and I think that's probably why we lost. But I think we got a little bit of experience for that. Excellent. So we're on level 9. One step closer to achieving our Hunter level 10 objective, so at least not all was lost. And guys, I'm going to take a few minutes to look at our deck to see if there's any adjustments we can make to try and maybe combat the fact that we don't have a lot of removal in our CyberDog Hunters deck. But anyway, guys, that was a freaking fun-ass game anyway, and now we kind of know what to expect from Shaman opponents. So next time we come up against a Shaman, we might be able to play a little bit better. But guys, we've got one more ranked game to play before we complete one of our objectives, the Duelist objective, and that is what's going to be happening in the next video. So I hope to see you guys in the next video. Even though we lost our very first game, that was a really fun game, and you know, every single game that we play, we get better at Hearthstone, and I hope you guys are enjoying the series as much as I am enjoying playing it, because I'm loving it, man. Guys, we will see you in the next video.